Anyone in the audience know this song? No? All right, yes, all right. This is a little Guapole track. It's from out of Oakland, where half of my roots and heritage come from. So I'm gonna ask y'all to just rock out. This is a song to feel good, to reach your higher self. It's about reaching your potential and finding the love in yourself and your soul and your heart. So don't be afraid to move. This intro is to get you all acquainted with each other. We're a community tonight. It's not just about me, it's about all of us feeling this out. I'm going higher, closer to my dreams, right? I'm going higher and higher. Lean into that awkwardness, because we're playing the whole song through, all right? I see y'all be like, oh no, nah, fuck her. She got me messed up. My friend Owen came last night. He said, that's for you, that's not for them. Hey, it's for both of us. We're a community. What's good for me is good for you, right? It won't hurt you, I swear. There we go. I can move on to my dream. Rain yourself. Shower yourself with that love. You believe we're going higher. I'm not a singer, so I won't really sing for you. That won't really sit well with you the rest of the night. You'll be like, damn, my ears hurt. I wasn't here for this. Higher and higher. All right. See, I've been stuck in deep mud, in the dark, beneath dense trees, growing underground toward shore, hopeful to reach sea, where my soul, the threads of the deepest truths are freed. So there are rivers that turn to roads, and trees that turn to home. We traveled cement to stone. People come and people go. But you stay with yourself, always. And you liberate your own soul. Thank you so much for grooving with me. What a beautiful way to start this evening. My name is Timo. I'm from the Akawan territory. I'm Shlene, so that's Raven Dog Salmon. My mother is from the Akawan, and my father was a Black Panther from the Bay Area. That makes up my identity and says everything about who I am. I am queer, I'm radical, I'm a liberator. I'm here tonight to share with you some stories called love letters. And you may think that love letters is all about that juicy, ooshy, gushy love, but sometimes love letters is about telling the truth. Love letters is about freeing yourself, being liberated, spreading love even sometimes when it means telling people things they don't want to hear. Sometimes love letters is about processing old grief and turning it into joy. So I'm really excited to share these pieces with you tonight. First one, love letters. I told myself I'd write you letters every day. I've been writing words in my head never meant to me paper. I keep the messages to myself. Each day I wake with words for you. Images, scenes, memories, feelings. I keep my eyes closed tight. I believe if I keep consciously dreaming, I can change reality before I wake. Am I a witch or what? May I make manifestations. May my dreams bring about how things are supposed to be, and I could wake to write you with ease, messages outside of ellipses, but each day I lay and let the letters float away into envelopes in my head. He doesn't need these words. No one deserves this confusion because it's a mess on a message. I gotta get myself together to get together. Together, 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 together. No wonder he doesn't want you. Your words are as broken as your promises. Too busy thinking he was the one to fix, baby girl. He fixed the other parts of yourself you're worried wouldn't change. He learned to shuffle ball without you. I wonder if anybody could ever love you like I love you. I wonder if you will love yourself like I love you. I wonder if these words can reach you like my lips have. If these pages can ever be better than the images of my body, as soft as a brush on my shoulder after a shower. I want to shower you with words that make you feel as good as my lips have. I want you to feel as grabbed as my hips have. I want you to take deep breaths of me. My body knows your lips path. Don't give up on us. See, I know this love feel like whiplash. I know our relationship feel like two men spent feelings, spent time, and spent cash. I know I've cashed out my last chance, been shooting my shot in other baskets. You say our ships pass. I hear you feel like my team steady packed and you always pick last. I wish I could fucking fix that. See, I wish I learned to love myself. Stop seeking toxic satisfaction. Nothing ever steady, quick, fast, but we steady living in quicksand. And I refuse to let our love become the Mendenhall Glacier steady lick fast. So I lock away love letters in ice boxes. I freeze feelings to free later. When's the last time you wrote a love letter? Did it make it to the mailbox? Thanks so much, thanks so much. I'm a spoken word nerd, as in I started this off in elementary school because I had an extreme stutter and lisp and speech impediment. And my parents thought it'd be nice to get me into poetry and slamming to help develop my confidence and show that I can tell stories, right? So this is my first time actually putting those stories to music, and it feels really liberating to combine two things I really love. So thank you for coming with me on this first journey. Now, this next piece, listen, I love laundromats. I love laundromats, and that may seem silly, but it's a space where everyone comes together to do one important thing, which is to cleanse for the next week, right? And when you're in a laundromat, there's never a time where you don't lend someone a quarter or get a quarter or share laundry detergent. You watch families play and children participate in the keeping of that community and that family household. Such a beautiful experience because no matter our socioeconomic status, our race, we visit laundromats. You know, we visit them and it builds community, and it's one space outside the quarters and money that feels decolonized. They should make it for free. We should be able to go to wash houses for free. But outside of that, it's like this one space that it doesn't matter. And so that cleansing is a real symbol. And I was thinking about this and this piece called Soul Swept. I'm excited to share it with you. It's not really what you think, but. We seek the safety of softness. It seems peace is a privilege, only offered for profit. Tell me, how do I cop it? How do I stop it? The systems that take in every single one of our prospects. There ain't no peace in these pockets. We can deep in these pockets can feel like part of the problem. There ain't no peace when you solve them. They want us to bring our blackness, but don't bring the darkness. See, the lump in my throat, yeah, it feels like the Loch Ness. I've been scrambling to clean up my mom's mess, lonely unpacking the shit in my closet. He didn't say shit. He packed and he left. They never say shit. In a box to the left, I've been keeping my shit kept. Been counting my next steps, keeping my weeps bent, existing at half bend. Tell me, when do the wounds mend? When do the wounds mend? Possession spilling from the cracks. Foundation feels unfixable, so we fill the fractures, ignore the suffocation, but we can't breathe. There's no room to leave. You leave the pieces to me. I've been begging to breathe. Sometimes I deep breathe and think, how could I ever leave? Then exhale, proceed to pack my shit and grieve the loss of moss, pine trees, never producing leaves which leave due to the change of degree. There's been some changes in me. Some things you can't see. Bring our blackness, but don't bring the darkness. The lump in my throat, yeah, it feels like the Loch Ness. I've been scrambling to clean up my mom's mess, slowly unpacking the shit in my closet. He didn't say shit. He packed and he left. They never say shit. In a box to the left, I've been keeping my shit kept. Been counting my next steps, keeping my weeps spent, existing at half bend. Tell me, when do the wounds mend? When do the wounds mend? Thank y'all. Thank you. So this next piece I wrote in 2020, and it was in the midst of a pandemic and also an uprising of racial justice, right? We were fighting for Black lives, and for once I felt like there was a unity in that, and there was time enough for us to sink in what happens in our media. And sadly, as we've seen in the past couple weeks, shit's not changing. It seems to be getting worse. And this is about uncovering the depths of our society and making some understandings around oppression, how it impacts us in multiple generations, right? So please join me for Spoiled. Spoiled. Damn right I was spoiled. Spilt milk, broken radiator, the furnace needs new coils. See, the government got my daddy smoking rock soft foils and my mama slinging oils. Yeah, it's anything to get by. My daddy got it laced and stood up straight by the time I was 5, and he was working double time, bringing me through the side doors as he was mopping floors, cares to our economic illness. Something I was convinced his secret pills would fix. Used to nothing but little Thanksgiving fixins and fixes. Please, Jesus, just fix this. Church every other Sunday, and the next, repent this. I knew Christ as Chris, first name, familiar basis, but that shit didn't save us. We're still slaves, cuz. That's all the system gave us. Used a great word to rate us, saying our skin was unsafe. Our souls unsavorous. Worked us to the bone. Today our bodies bleed the oil of that same machine, taught to believe the system which enslaved us is supposed to save us. They say we should be gracious, patient. Put your ballot in a box, watch the page flip. Next chapter, we're still in cages. The system hosts a sickness infecting us all, cast of contagion. See, my body and our minds, they turn into prisons. They don't need to detain us because I lay stagnant in my bed like my father now. I wonder if he knew he had depression. Hermit, unless I have my hats on, I can't leave my pillow past the minutes amounted to take a piss. My tone changes when I'm on the phone with friends. I now wear my father's fancy faces. Understand my people saw his privilege over pain. The protection of filtered perceptions keeps us faking it for now. We see what we want to see. I wish we could feel what we wanted to feel. Realizing my time management problem has nothing to do with time, more management. Maintenance, the manifestations of my misguided thoughts. See, I wonder if my dad knew he had depression. I wonder if he knew the system kept his soul sad. Take a second to catch the way my fingers fold into one another like a fence. They teach us what we guard cannot be taken. But we know this isn't true. I don't sing, but I know songs. And I know the way my body sings the blues. That's a heavy one. I won't leave y'all like that. But think. Lean into the discomfort, right? Stories are powerful. It changes the way we think about things and see people and care for one another. It builds community. It builds empathy. It builds care. Don't erase Black stories. They're so important. They will have us all growing and caring and loving. And that's what my art is here to do, to expand you and tell you I love you. I love all of you. So I won't leave with that, but I will read a poem about a white girl I dated once. I got pressured into it. No. All right. I have yet to read the letters she left me when we parted. The perfectly sealed envelope, no creases, coffee stains, or bent corners, she left it in the middle of our sin-stained sheets. And it has lived by my bedside for months between books of prose and beneath all my unattended feelings, purposely forgotten to be watered for growth. I sometimes sit, tea and wine, envelope in the other hand, spinning in my fingertips as I try to find a reason to break the seal, to ruin the perfect that lies in truths that go unknown. A reason to reawaken the grieving, open the possibility of leaving denial, releasing anger, and finally moving on to acceptance. But my head negotiates with my heart, takes a minute to check in with the moon. But it's these hands that decide we can't. In both self-preservation and destruction, we know the protection of stillness, the demolition of stagnation. I don't fear the negative character narrative, descriptions of me as unlovable, always unsatisfied, insane. I've come to terms. I've heard all of these things before, both spat in my face and sung sweetly in my ear. Read words written in the creases of her body in both ecstasy and apathy, face, eyes, hips, thighs to toes. They've been both shouted and whispered by her lips without releasing sound. I'm not afraid to read the ways of which I have wronged her, wrecked things, or ruined us. I'm afraid of being reminded why we fell in love. Deep fears deriving from experiencing the depths of our love, not our demise. Roots deep in the earth of ecstasy. It's not our fall I fear reliving, it's the climb. I met her only days before my father died. Kissed her for the first time in the midst of kissing him for the last. Capricorn for Capricorn, complicated for complicated, counterpart for counterpart. There was no coincidence. I had been preparing for her. I had already been introduced to the hardness of earth, unforgiving earth, uncompromising earth. I knew my fire whether sun or star, didn't control the direction of Earth no matter how much it spins around me, moves towards me, needs me. I need Earth. Grieving ground. Zero gravity is great until you're presented the opportunity to experience a proud accomplishment of climbing the tallest mountain. Do you ever wonder why they call it conquering? So she spun, and I climbed, and we found ourselves stuck between grief and love, between trust and distrust, momentum and stagnation, fire and earth. It was love. It was destructive love, dependent love, disruptive, not dysfunctional. We lacked functionality, we lacked perspective, we lacked time, we lacked patience, and we jeopardized persistence. We risked care, consideration, and consistency. We made love conditional by not moving past confusion, by not synchronizing our movements of spinning while climbing. We fell so deep into one another, into ourselves, into the space between sun and Saturn, black and white, hot and cold, enveloped ourselves in only our experiences, live within the differences of flame and rock, not recognizing one needs the other to exist. I don't know if I'll ever open the letter, but I hope I can write to her one day. This next piece is about that healed child after that relationship where you might get a late night DM or a message or a text from an ex, and they're flirting and you want to give in, but then you start an internal dialogue. And the internal dialogue is kind of with this other person, but it's mostly with yourself. It's called worth. The other evening I was asked, what would it take? In the untouched months mouthed something lonely, and my fingers fastly followed cue. But in morning light, body no longer lit by only internal flame, my answer changed. What would you do for it? Would it break you or build you? Sacrifice or sanctity? Say you say divinity, tell me, do you want my shell or my soul? 'Cause I would rather keep me whole, keep my body resting at peace. And you could put that on everything. Thank y'all, that's my set.
Hello. I am, find my light, it's what I tell people to do all the time. I'm Ryan Anderson, I'm the technical director for Out North. Would you all like to help me do something really awkward and weird? Yeah. Okay, good. I'll be awkward, you all need to be weird, okay? So in theaters we have what's called a rake, and this house is raked. It's raked at an angle so that you can see over each other. This rake is really shallow, and our next piece by Ajax Brown is amazing, but it's a movement piece, and a lot of it takes place on the ground. And so for the majority of us to be able to see it, a bunch of us are gonna have to move. So we've set up chairs in the wings here, and I'm gonna point at you and hope to God you move so that the people behind you can see. Then I'm gonna do something extra weird. I'm gonna ask those of us that are vertically challenged to sit in the front row, and those of us that are less vertically challenged to move to the back. So if you're already where you need to be, that's great. Okay, I'm gonna flip on the lights. We call this in theater Brechtian, when we draw attention to a weird problem. Okay. So we're gonna start over here. Not yet. Okay, now.
que todavía no han cancelado mis figuras. Ni he terminado un poema, ni me he ordenado mi ropa para el viaje, ni he llevado su destino en cargo ajena, ni he echado llave en mis cabezas. Te he dicho lo que debía decir a los amigos. Te he sido olor de la rosa que no ha nacido, ni he desenterrado mis raíces, ni he escrita una carta pendiente, que ni siquiera me he lavado las manos, ni he conocido mi región, ni he emprendido en caminadas de países desconocidos, ni conozco los 7 velos de mar, ni la canción del marino. Ama, 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 ama. Si la muerte viniera, diga por favor que estoy entendido, que me haga una espera, que no me ha dado mi novia ni un beso de despedida, que no ha repartido mi mano con las de la familia, ni he desenvolvado los libros, ni he salvado la canción preferida, ni me he reconciliado con los enemigos. Digo lo que no he probado el suicidio, ni he visto libre mi gente. Ama, 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 dígale que quiera que vuelva mañana, que no es que la tema, pero ni siquiera. Dígale que quiera que vuelva mañana, que no es que la tema, pero ni siquiera. Dígale que quiera que vuelva mañana, que no es que la tema, pero ni siquiera. Dígale que quiera que vuelva mañana, que no es que la tema, pero ni siquiera. Empezar a andar el camino.
and so on.
Denade sene quay nilich chagwintay vatsa ay ki ahtsi havagwanti onde gehta quiet inlan tsachiklan ha vatsa tiahna shicha ki ha shikena chahtak vatsa do you go get the channel? Ha, Nikki, but chair quiet. Is it an? Do you go get an end? Hansike Zahtak. One day, I need it guide the art, Sagat at Yahna. Vacha the key on Jig. It's a donde. Dricht sina chahtak bondelchi gohan goti winklo chukugudi chachachan donde venche winklo etche viechan nijib de tak gien kegwa in Gaduye le tsaakhek konya Dikeje negwan inkwa My brother was born September 18th, 1962. Mom named her firstborn Tracy Dion Albert. She had just turned 20 when she had him, a mere child herself. Sister Diana followed 3 years later in October 1965. And then I came along just over 3 years after her in February 1969. Before I was born, Dion was taken by the state. This was before the Indian Child Welfare Act. Mom never talked about what happened, so my sister and I grew up not knowing we had an older brother. Dion was a cute little child, and his adoptive parents, Ross and June, loved him as best they could. Dion was bound for adventures in other parts of the world. Akwatjat chiko cha quinzi tinkin that tsatsiadat lit donte nai neguidak tsakona chachathat chitlak ilchi chile totli tsahaji van cho techai twinji. Onda yach in wijik tzalvit itret dit ak. Techai onda yach in tzal hinjichil chachai tzalvit itre. Achai van kat jiti chekhi agwej in jiti ajray yach in jitit in charlie in dan akin wa igwijik achai din jinatsi chuts an agwel ki the kwai chan ba an that's an achtzit that's an achan that's an laying I rankle chuts an treneji tsathechai tinahoji chacha it's ahaji it's a injit shodetlet ni jokoha that trinin donte iltak nan ledin chahe ya na aha ai teshi. When Mom was a child in Fort Yukon, she had a beautiful German shepherd she named Female. Mom loved her little puppy so much, as did many in the village. Female had a particular admirer who would visit regularly. A wild wolf, it seemed, had fallen in love with the German shepherd. Grandma Lena would wake up in the morning, open the door, and find a caribou leg or some other prize left on the step by the wolf. He was a good provider for his love, true to his wolf nature. I often think of my parents, Mom and Dad, as a similarly unlikely pair. Dad, the Air Force captain stationed at the White Alice radar post in Fort Yukon, and Mom, a wild wolf Gwich'en woman of the Yukon Flats. My life has been a story of opposites spun from this union. Nachat ichcha, gwedad thak ninach althak, sa duye netleisha. Onde yatna, nichukwichi duye gwaya, chukwenda chichukticha. Trinjako kwa chat vanli odijik, sa duye haya, van sinin tay, sa duye haya. Kwikit indan chikwajri. Goga, duye nehtan othan nihta, na advah yanithan, akwat vonte nichikwichi kutsakahao. The 1970s 2 Street was a vibrant place. The discovery of 10 billion barrels of oil beneath the frozen tundra drew countless colorful characters from all over the world, converging on 2 Street. A 2-block stretch with some 24 bars: Mecca, Cottage, Savoy, China, Riverside, Roustabout, to name just a few. Hustling between the bars were construction workers, politicos, pimps, prostitutes, drug dealers, gamblers, hippies, biker gangs, and natives pushed to the margins in their own land. Each of those 24 bars would stay open until 5 a.m., closing only long enough to count the money, restock the liquor, and reopen for business at 8 a.m. garbage trucks came to empty the dumpsters, there was a loud, thundering crash of thousands of beer bottles. Nights on 2 Street roared with raucous laughter, shouts, and music filling the air, while in the mornings, tears, sweat, blood, vomit, dreams washed down the drains of the 2 Street gutters. My sister and I grew up as little street urchins among the characters on 2 Street. The hookers came in all flavors, some classy in ankle-length furs, others with a more wild flair. I recognized their faces, but didn't know their names. Did anyone? I remember one girl. She had a different color wig every night, and always flashily attired. When someone would ask her where she was from, she would shout loudly, "I'm from the moon, honey." Laura, Yutsai, Tsedo, the sporting life. Loose change, $100 bills, 20s, 5s, 10s, nickels, dimes. Dreams, hopes, bartered and traded, dangling a price tag. The 2 Street of today is a ghost of its former self, a contrast to its neon-soaked glory days. Ghosts, too, are many who walked its length. 2 city blocks, a short distance, but immeasurable too. I picked up the pen. Maybe with this pen, I can find the threads of stories scattered on 2nd Avenue. Some stories I can remember clearly, other stories I would rather forget. Some stories discarded in the gutter, I want to pick up, clean them off. Maybe they can live again. In the village, Mom taught me to find my way in the woods by following me in complete silence wherever I went, ignoring my pleas for help. "Mom, is this the way? Is this the trail?" She would follow me in complete silence until I found my way home. In the city, I followed Mom up and down the wilds of 2 Street, sometimes losing her in the crowd, not finding her again for days or several weeks at a time. Nahotsi govethlej o chiashro. Ich soldai hit chanjanai gove chaiditi. Dule chaji trainen nai shigachwet govaljat agich anjadicha. Govali dita gozaki hichan jahtsare shikinchik agwadal it. Chitlandai Maggie Ji chitite shahnaja Ji chatsal Quincy Dinkara Saji Lane Nai Gots a Hinjagwich in Nathan Quinsel Ha Chikwa Chantina Chijits a Haji Kwajire. On the other side of the world, from Alaska, Dion was following his own trail. He joined the Navy in defiance of his dad, who was top brass in the Army Air Corps. He could have had a cush Army career, but instead he ended up in the Iran-Iraq War. Many ships were blown up in the Gulf, some by friendly fire, floating dead in the water for days, pulling out bodies. PTSD, Dion shared. I've tried explaining it to others, so I hope you understand. I'm weird. I've been on fire, and I've come back. All this hair was gone for years. Dion picked up the hazmat trade in the Navy. He was part of the cleanup crew when anthrax was mailed to the offices in DC. When the space shuttle Columbia blew up on re-entry, Dion was there picking up the pieces. He cleaned up after floods and at the disastrous fire in Paradise, California. He worked with radioactive materials, uranium, cesium. And years later, he returned to Iraq and Afghanistan as a contractor, tending open burn pits while dodging occasional incoming mortar shells. In 1997, Dion met his wife, Carolyn Benalison, a Dene social worker. They were introduced by a good buddy of Dion. Everyone called him Eskimo Pie. He too was adopted and raised outside of Alaska. Dion moved in with Carolyn and would not leave. She could see in Dion a deeply buried pain. He seemed lost at times. It was Carolyn who encouraged him to find his birth family. Dion wrote a letter to Tanana Chief Council's newsletter. All he knew was that he was born in Tanana, Alaska, and that his grandparents were named Robert and Lena Albert. Cousin Shirley received the letter, and it didn't take her long to connect the dots. She reached out to Auntie Virginia. It was like something out of a movie, discovering our long-lost brother. We talked on the phone, but the first time I saw my brother with my own eyes was in the film Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. He had been an extra in that film and many others, including Forrest Gump. His trail across the silver screen. The older brother had married two beautiful wives. One, who sat by the door, was called Evening Wife. The other, who was usually working, was called Morning Wife. As they arrived at the house, they could hear someone outside tanning hides. They could see and hear the hide being tanned, the scraping tool moving in quick downward strokes, but they could not see the woman. As they entered the house, there were voices to be heard, but no one to be seen. The older brother said, "I have found my younger brother. He will live with us. Feed him well, for he has traveled a long way." They were fed pemmican, but the younger brother could not see who was serving them. The two brothers ate, and Evening Wife sat close by. Evening Wife went out, and Morning Wife entered. As she sat, daylight appeared. She too fed the brothers pemmican, but she could not be seen. When Evening Wife returned, night fell. In 2011, Mom passed. She follows me still in complete silence, follows me down streets echoing with memories, in moments of solitude, holding her tongue, her silence. The older brother said, "Brother, our parents are not yet dead. You must return to them if you have not seen your sisters-in-law." "No, I have not seen them, but I do not want to go home," replied the younger one. Then morning wife went out, and as she left, the younger brother caught a glimpse of her beautiful dress. When evening wife followed, he saw a flash of the back of her dress. I have not told you the whole story, said the older brother. When our brother died, I wandered lost. I traveled far. I fasted. I prayed, and I sang songs. A woman heard my singing, and she appeared to me. When we met, we fell in love, and I traveled to her home. She became my wife. I disappeared from the earth and traveled to the moon. That is why you cannot see them. Her younger sister was a widow. She had lost her husband. There was no one to take care of her, so I took her hand as well. As the nights passed, the younger brother began to see longer glimpses of his sisters-in-law. He could see them very faintly. Their skin was like snow, but he could not see them clearly. The older brother said, "Your sisters-in-law are pleased with you. They are delighted that you have seen them." 2020 was quite a year. That was the year Dion began experiencing strange symptoms. He thought he might have COVID, but those tests were always negative. It was around his birthday, and he was having abdominal pains, and then his eyelid shut completely, and he could not open it. It took several months of more tests and tests, until it was finally revealed he had a cancerous tumor on his eyelid, which had spread there and everywhere else in his body from his pancreas. It was in the fall when his older brother said, "Your grandfather Moon is happy with you. He gives you his widowed daughter for your wife." The newlyweds lived happily for a time, and they had several children. But as time passed, the younger brother missed his family, so he often thought of his parents, whom he had left behind. One day while he was out on a hunt, he decided to keep going, and he began to make his way home. When he did not return from the hunt, his wife set out in pursuit of him, carrying their children with her. As she ran down to the earth, the heat from her body melted the frozen lake ice beneath her. Still, she had a difficult time catching up to him. She would see him off in the distance or up on a mountaintop, but by the time she reached the spot, he had already moved on. They traveled like this for days. When she finally caught up to him, he had pitched camp and had a fire going. As she approached, she said, "Where is my husband, who has abandoned me?" He began to run off again, but she caught him by the leg, and she thrust their children into his arms. Then the husband stayed and no longer tried to leave her behind. He brought her to his home. His parents were happy to see their son again. Together, they raised their children here on earth, and surely they are the ancestors of us all. One of these stories is not true. When Mom was medevaced to Harborview in Seattle, the candy striper let us know that there was another patient just down the hall who was also from Alaska. It turns out it was cousin Jackie, She had fallen from a third-floor balcony in Fairbanks and broke her back in several places. It all happened so quickly that she was flown off to Seattle all alone. And she was afraid. She was all alone until we found her. I've seen a ghost. A roommate I had for several months in Juneau turned out to be an FBI fugitive. He was trying to hide here in Alaska after robbing banks in Texas. I've had the experience of being shot at. In the Smoky Mountains, I watched as the booger lights floated and danced through the trees on a distant ridge. Those mysterious lights spelled out, "Eat at Joe's." I was abducted as a child and lived to tell about it. After working all summer and fall in Creede, Colorado, I was supposed to catch a flight home from Denver. That morning, I went to close my bank account, but earlier, a man and a woman had robbed that bank and killed the sheriff in the next town up the road as they fled. I found a dog chained to a tree. It was frozen solid in mid-lunge, its mouth snarled, its fangs bared. It looked like it was barking at approaching death. As my brother was nearing the end, his body was going haywire. Normal bodily functions keep the wheels in motion without us even having to think about it, but you sure do notice when they stop bodily functioning. One day he had dangerously low sodium. I didn't even know that was a thing. When the sodium level in your blood is too low, water enters the cells and makes them swell, which can be dangerous, especially in the brain, which cannot expand past the skull. His fentanyl patches stopped working because he had zero fat for the medication to be absorbed. He was literally skin and bones, but still he would say, "I feel perfectly fine, except for the weakness." One of the last things we were able to do together was go to the movies. As long as I knew my brother, he was always quoting lines from films, referencing different characters or scenes or entire films. He must have got his love of movies from Grandma Lena. He had an encyclopedic knowledge of movies, and he could quote from them verbatim, usually to point out something absurd in life. When he was early in his diagnosis, he said he felt like Joe versus the volcano. Later, he would say that he was going to pull a Leaving Las Vegas, run away, live on the streets, drink himself to death, just like Nicolas Cage. When Dion passed, it was like losing another part of Mom. Although she didn't raise him, they were so much alike in many ways. Mom was always reading books. She loved libraries, and so did Dion. They were both timid when sober, but loud and boisterous after a few drinks. There was an expression they both did, kind of a shrug and a smile. It was like an apology, a way to smooth things over to keep the peace. Mom always waited on the phone line for you to hang up first, just like Dion. They were both difficult losses to take. Goodbyes are a natural progression of every relationship. They cannot last forever. Their passing taught me to appreciate the moment we're in, the good and the bad of it. It's all one. When someone you love is actively dying right in front of you. There's nothing you can do to stop it. You have no choice but to appreciate each passing moment as it is ticking away. It can be heartbreakingly sad and breathtakingly beautiful, all in the same moment. Atomization, things fall apart. You have to go with the swell as the tide is changing, ride along at the exact moment. I tried entering counseling, but I couldn't find a connection there. A good friend helped me through those rough spots. Be your own healer. Be your own counselor, your own shaman. You have to be an active participant in your healing, in your own life, period. How else to make whatever mark on the world as we're passing through? Naguehela guihkidai ay nagodle kwagwijik le nanjat akwad kwagwazakwalo kinchit nanjatshro. In my dream, I'm walking up to Grandma Lena's cabin, and there's a bright light shining from inside, shining out the windows, around the doorframe, and even between the logs. As I walked up, I reached for the door handle and opened it. I could see Grandma Lena giving Cousin Rhonda a hug. The light that filled the room didn't have a source. It was everywhere, filling every shadow. Grandma Lena looked up and we embraced, crying tears of joy.
Oh, there go Goodloe, she been bout her paper, that's all that she know. Oh, there go Goodloe, busting speakers again, that's all that she know. Oh, there go Goodloe, puffin' reefer again, that's all that she know. I promise that's all that I know. Oh, there go Goodloe, she been bout her paper, that's all that she know. Oh, there go Goodloe, busting speakers again, that's all that she know. Hey, there go Goodloe, puffin' reefer again, that's all that she know. I promise that's all that I know. I'm on the road to get to a bag. Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Yes, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Goodloe. I'm a rapper, singer, and artist coming out of Anchorage, Alaska, Rage City to be exact. And I came here to rock out with y'all. Let's get lit. This first song is called Stand On It. Stand on what you speak about, yeah? Before I let anything change. Said I'll take my own life before I let anything change me. Man, I stand on that shit, and I stand on what I speak about. Preaching in this mic, it sound like a Bible read aloud. I was never kicking shit. Don't it look like I play FIFA now? Man, tell them, keep it down. I'm feeling like I'm Drake, cause I don't know these new people around me. I look around me, wasn't that say motherfucker trying to clown me? I'll be the same soul how you found with a little more cash so I can flex on these niggas who down me. Flex on the hoes who used to hit decline, that'll hit my line, run that check up, man, they gon' double back by the 8th time. For the kitty like feline. Stepped up my hustle, now these girls won't be mine. I told her, don't you toy with me, this ain't Hasbro. Won't let you stress me out, I'm only worried about cash flow. I want consistent bread, I don't want none of that fast though. I be spitting heat like I swallowed Tabasco. Spitting heat like I swallowed Tapatio. Just me and La Familia, I'ma stick with me amigo. She gon' call me Poppy, she just treat you like her Theo. Me, myself, and I'm, and that's my favorite fucking trio. Said I'll take my own life before I let anything change me, nigga. Shit, I'll take my own life before I let anything change me. Listen. Look, said I'll take my own life before I let somebody taint my soul. I take a break from my mental, gotta stay in control. My shit is sacred, walk around with a heart full of gold. Hey, man, I don't know. And why these folks do me dirty, man, I don't know. I've shown nothing but love, but know that shit going told. But if I say it's for well, just know I stick to that code. I'll never speak on a love when that shit is weak, I won't fold. No, that shit is weak, I won't fold. Hold my head, stay out the mix, cause I won't fall for they tricks. I might pull a spit at 32 and do it for kicks. I'ma sneak my way in like the QB I blitz. I get the spazzing on the beat, guess you could say I got ticks. I be dripping head to toe, but never posting no pics. Cause I don't do it for nobody, man, I like how it fits. I'm trying to put up for my family and my city, that's it. My city, that's it. I'll take my life before they change me and I stand on that shit. I'm trying to put up for my family and my city, that's it. It's Rage City, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all coming out, man. We're gonna keep it moving, we're gonna keep it P. What does that mean? Oh, I'm glad y'all asked. What that meant. So P. So one thing about me, y'all gotta know, I'm pretty smooth, right? I'm a pimp, I'm a player. But when I say pimp, I'm not talking about what my boy Allan was talking about. I'm not talking about the prostitute. No. It's not that. P for me is keeping it fly, you know, standing on what you believe in, staying true to you, staying true to your people, and staying true to your word. And it ain't nothing but a thing to do. Let's go. I was good to you. Man, I'm really out here shining. Tell them find some shade, I'm blind. And this the outcome of my grinding. I put in that work and time, and I put in that work, the sweat, the tears, the blood. I put away my fears. And I'm shifting gears, I ain't playing games. You know why I'm here, they need to hear my voice. Let me say it again. Say it again, but don't spread it to them. Don't spread it to them. We ain't hanging with them, cause we getting it in. No, we on a mission. No, I'm in transition. I apologize for the intermissions. I perfect my art. I shine for glisten. I know what it's worth. I can't waste my time while I'm here on earth. I got the right juice. I can make a burst like a gush and squirt. I just talk my shit. I'm a Leo, honey. They say I'm cocky and my ego dummy. Since a little chunky, since a little chubby, I've been getting money like, oh, keeping it P ain't nothing. Oh, I got my goals, so I'm pumping. Whoa. I got my goals, so I'm stunned. Can't let a soul tell me nothing, no. Keeping it P ain't nothing. I got my goals, so I'm stunned, whoa. Hey, can't let a soul tell me nothing, no. Wait. I'm forever busting speakers on me. Forever keep bullshit on me. Forever they gon' think they know me. They say forever love don't show me nothing. They bluffing. They soft and sweet like muffins. This shit I cook disgusting. Bitch, I shake and bake with no ovens. I don't rock the boat, I seek it. I won't lose the flame, I bring it. I won't argue nothing, I leave it. Get my head right, believe it. I'm getting my bread right, believe that. I be keeping it P, I can't leave that. I write one hand with my seat back, roll a fat one, and I cheat that light. Keeping it P ain't nothing, no. Only good gas that I'm puffing, whoa. I got my goals, so I'm stunned, whoa. Can't let a soul tell me nothing, no. Keeping it P ain't nothing, no. I got my goals, so I'm stunned. Can't let a soul tell me nothing, no. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. I hope y'all don't mind me singing, because that's not going to be the first and only time I sing tonight. You got to get used to that. Yeah, man. Keeping it P ain't nothing but a thing. It's a lifestyle, you know what I mean? This next song that I'm about to play, this one's called Foel. Kind of along the same lines as keeping it P. Staying true to you. Foel means for life. Staying true to you, staying true to your word, to your family. Whatever you want, you going to do it, you do 100% for life. Foel, let's go. That's my baby. Yeah. Shout out my mama. Yeah. Hold on. Y'all can move with this one. That's it. Every time I pull up, man, I'm reeking of that pressure. All you gotta do is hit my phone. I got you like I'm Lester. I don't even know why they still doubt the kid. Hey, make her feel like I bless her. That do say make her do whatever. I don't even like being alone, but lately I've been chilling cool. I don't hear nothing about no petty beef. I don't even watch. I said fuck school, but graduated 4.0 cause I can't lose. Put them right in my shoes. What would you do? Who would you choose? Rolling up a fat one, keep them back to back. Huh? She tried to take my wood to the face and then it smacked her. Known to play my role and I ain't talking about no actor. My world did a 540. I still got the money. I got backwards, I'm lifted. Got me fried like a skillet. Gotta go, gotta get it. I've been hard on my pivot. Make them drop, it goes twisted. Could be here, but you twisted. Won't waste time, not a minute. Gotta go, gotta get it. I know. I gotta go, I gotta get it. I know. I won't waste time, not a minute. I know. I've been hard on my pivot. I gotta go, gotta get it. Huh? I gotta go, I gotta get it. I know. I won't waste time, not a minute. I know. I've been hard on my pivot. Hey, I gotta go, gotta get it. Wait, I can't wait to put them on. I don't even feel like the same person when them beats on. It's like I hit a switch and I get in the mode, I turn the heat on. Everywhere I go, nigga, I blow kush like Ching Chong. I got this feeling in my gut, they ain't trying to see me win. I got a reason to be mad, cause I put my all in. I hit that moon button on my phone, I don't want them calling. Only a few had my back when I was walking. I'm talking back when I was chunky, homie, I was really bummy. I took a path and I got a bag and now they say I'm moving funny. We was gang when I first met you, buddy, but I ain't a dummy. That regret make you feel crummy, cause I got food in my tummy, man, get off me. Give me room, I need space to breathe. They say they winning, they ain't racing me. I'm getting money for my excessive needs. Hey, or what they do for some cheddar cheese. Ooh, give me room, I need space to breathe. They say they winning, they ain't racing me. Nah, I'm getting money for my excessive needs. Oh, or what they do for some cheddar cheese. I gotta go, I gotta get it, I know. I won't waste time, not a minute, I know. Hey, I've been hard on my pivot. Y'all know basketball pivots? Yeah, I gotta go, I gotta get it, I know. I won't waste time, not a minute, I know. Say I've been hard on my pivot. Hey, gotta go, gotta get it, yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank y'all. So after finishing the song, I realized that I announced the wrong song. So that last song was called Go. It's called Get It. This song is called Farewell. This song's called Farewell, okay? We're just gonna keep it moving. Act like everything I said last time I just said now. All right, let's go. Never. It's my first time, y'all stick with me, all right? Never. Said I will never. I'm staying true to me, standing on my 10 toes. Ever. I'm full well in this shit, though this world cold. Better. I'm clocked in every day, who gon' stop me? Man, I keep topping myself like who gon' top me? I keep them blowing my cell like Goodloe. They say Goodloe on the mic, you know she finna rip it. She have no mercy for these folks, it's best to mind your business. She'll break your spirit if you test it, don't become a witness. To be specific, if you play, you lay, don't get it twisted. We get twisted off the Douce, so don't bring us Henny. If the Douce ain't an option, then we grabbing Remy. I'm smoking plenty, probably thought that I was having frenzies. It left me empty when I saw the wrongs to play it friendly. Cause I'ma always get my lick back, you won't see it coming. And I'll let karma do your ass, that bitch is cold, I love it. I ain't gotta do nothing watching as I roll my wood, I just sit back and puff it. It don't matter if she's super bad, I ain't McLovin. I ain't too trusting of these folks, I gotta watch my rear. They did me wrong so many times, I'm just collecting fears. It's crazy how they hate you so bad, but still gon' cheer. I need to know your true intentions, babe, let's keep it clear. Bitch, it's Goodloe in your ear. I'm coming with different sounds, I'm breaking grounds, don't you come near. I'm coming with different flows, man, you should know this shit severe. Man, I'm going so fucking stupid in this shit, is that not clear? Flow so fucking lethal, I stay gassed up on diesel. It's forever, fuck the pigs and fuck them rats, no we don't. It's forever love for my family and my music, that shit real. I'm forever true to my soul, no I won't ever sign that deal. Never, I'm staying true to me, standing on my 10 toes. Ever, I'm full well in this shit, though this world cold. Yeah, better, Clocked in every day, who gon' stop me? Man, I keep topping myself like who gon' top me? I keep on blowing myself like Goodloe. Hold on, I'm taking my time like this shit cheap mail. The way I've been doing these niggas, I know that I'm gon' see hell. Who? And I'm still the realest nigga but a female. Who? Them niggas wanted me to fall but not a leaf fell. I've shown many folks love who went right by me. I smash gas to the max, no I don't match the speed. I blow tree till I'm sleep, this is not they weed. I stay sweet on my creep, they will not see me. Rockin' Pro Club, blue jeans, my carrots bling. I leave that bullshit for the birds, I'ma let them sing. I'm being ready for this life, I know what it bring. I'm just staying true to me, keeping my fists mean. Tell them boys play in the park, no don't you play with me. I'm buying hard, no I don't box, so watch your ways with me. I'm giving no time to these hoes, no not a day from me. I'm being new to city code, that's why I play for keeps. I never, I'm staying true to me, standing on my 10 toes. Hey, ever, I'm full well in this shit, though this world cold. Better, clocked in every day, who gon' stop me? Man, I keep topping myself like who gon' top me? I keep on blowing myself like Goodloe, drop please. They say, Goodloe, you ain't dropped this yet? This is unreleased? Yo, people need to hear this. Yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is crazy, man. This is so surreal, man. Yesterday, man, I've been saying this the past few days. I've been cheesing so hard. I've been smiling so hard. Like, it's crazy. I've been feeling good, man. It's because of y'all. It's because of just because all of them. This next song I'm about to play, it really started off as a joke when I wrote it. I didn't ever mean to take it to the studio or nothing. Like I said, I'm a /singer, right? But I just started singing, so I wrote this song for one of my friends. And as I was writing it, and I'm saying it out loud, I'm like, I kind of sound good singing this a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to share that piece with y'all, man. This is called Can I? Yeah, I like that. Make me feel all light-skinned up here. Hey, can I get a minute? Hey, can I get a minute to talk to you? Baby, is you with it? I ain't tryna waste no time with you. Can I get a minute? Hey, can I get a minute to talk to you? Baby, is you with it? I ain't tryna waste no time with you. Hey, can I get a minute of your time? Ain't tryna steal it, though your looks don't mean now that's a crime. I'm tryna find out what's your vibe, sign and number line. I don't mean disrespect, I promise I ain't look behind. Yeah, no, I'm just playing, no, I'm really not. Let me know if I cross a line, ain't tryna lose my spot. I got a bottle of Douce at the crib, it'll hit the spot, and then I'll hit the spot. Hold on, let me stop. I had too many people bend and fold, I need a rock. Is you the type to leave the door open or close and lock? Is you the type to ride the wheels or get out and walk? See, is you type to keep your cool when this shit get hot? I need to know, cause I'm the type to come with pure intentions. A heart of gold inside my chest, and when I love it glisten. I promise I don't do this often, but you got me shifting. Like, can I grab or hold your attention? Please stop and listen. I seen you walking with your head up. You gave that vibe that you strong and you won't let up. You came too far to let these niggas mess your bread up. You move too fast, you ain't got time for niggas catch up. I know you wait for nobody, but I really need a second of your time. I'm sorry, I'd be a fool to miss an opportunity so rare. You've had my eyes since you walked in, baby. Can I get a minute to talk to you, baby? Is you with it? Hey, I ain't tryna waste no time with you. Can I get a minute? Can I get a minute to talk to you, baby? Is you with it? I ain't tryna waste no time with you. Wait, excuse me, baby. Do you got a moment or you in a rush?
I guess I got a minute, but you better.
Nah, never that. So what's your name and where you coming from?
I came from on the way, but for my name, I won't.
Hey, well, I like the fit. I see your kicks. You think you dripping, huh?
It's just a little, so I put this shit on every day.
Yeah, you got that. You seem solid. You don't be shifting, huh?
Nah, I ain't new to games. I try to stay above.
Hey, Look, so you be staying out the way, me too. I'm really fucking with you, baby girl, let's rendezvous. I got that drink, I got that gas, what you wanna do? I ain't into wasting time before you, I got time to lose. Ain't tryna waste your time, cause I know niggas tried it. They ain't been coming with that pressure, baby, I apply it. And if I wasn't serious about you, girl, I wouldn't try this. I never just one nighted, baby. Can I get a minute? Can I get a minute to talk to you, baby, is you with it? I ain't tryna waste no time with you. Can I get a minute? Hey, can I get a minute to talk to you? Baby, is you with it? Y'all can dance. I see you wanna dance. I ain't tryna waste no time with you. With you. Yeah, yeah. Hit the little Erykah Badu vibe for y'all. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm so, thank you. Thank you guys, thank you guys. Oh man, it's such a special experience to be here with y'all tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming. That was the end of my set, by the way, just so you guys know. It was really special to be here with y'all and share this first experience from you guys. So thank you guys for being here. We're gonna actually invite all the artists out and thank all y'all in one time. Can I have all the artists come out the stage real quick for me, please? Can I get Timo? Can I get Brown? Can I get Allan? Can I get Andy? Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. Special thanks to Indra and Aaron and Ryan and the whole Out North crew for having all of us here. Thank you guys for coming. Thanks again to all the artists, man. Like I said, it's been such an amazing first experience for me, you guys. So thank you again, and thanks again to the Out North crew and everybody. Thank you.